Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa aking mga followers. And then, kung ano bang oras niyo mapanood itong aking video. This is the part 2 of our previous video, this one. Part 2 ito at irurugtong ko ang topic na ito about deliverance and freedom. So, I will focus today for freedom because deliverance is we are free from our current situation. Kinabukasan, pwede rin babalik yan sa rating gawa ng kanyang buhay. Pero I want to focus the freedom because this is what the Lord wants us to do. Okay? So, sa puntong ito ay babasahin ko sa salita ng Panginoon at doon ko ito pag-usapan kasi we should be free. Why? Kasi pag hindi tayo naging free, we are still bound, nananahan pa rin ang ating lumang pamumuhay sa ating mga buhay. So, ibig sabihin yan, hindi ba tayo naging truly free from our situation? Ano ba ang dapat maging free natin? Ano ba ang dapat na maging free sa ating buhay, sa ating bang pangangatawan or sa ating mga sakit, sa ating bang kung ano meron tayo? Alam mo kapatid, ang dapat nating ma-free ay hindi yung ating sakit, hindi yung ating sitwasyon sa buhay, hindi yan. Ang dapat maging free sa atin is our mind. Because our mind, it will not change, nothing will change. So, dapat ma-change yung mind natin para maisip o magawa natin yung tama at gusto, yung kaaya-aya sa paningin ng Panginoon. Kasi useless pa rin eh. Useless pa rin kung ma-set free tayo sa ating, ma-deliver tayo at ma-set free sa ating mga karamdaman, pero yung ating ginagawa ay wala pa rin, hindi pa rin nagbago. Ikatulad din, nagpa-pray tayo, nagpa-pray over tayo na gagaling ang ating katawan, pero nagyoyose tayo, nagsisigarilyo, nag-iinom. Ano ba ang mangyari sa atin dyan? Wala rin. Walang saysay ang ating pagpa-pray over o pagpa-pray sa mga alagad ng Panginoon kasi tayo mismo ang sumisira ng ating katawan. So, paano yun? Sabi natin, nagdadasal tayo, pero araw-araw ginagawa natin yung hindi tama sa mata ng Diyos. Ano rin mangyayari sa atin? Mamamatay pa rin yung ating kalakasan sa espiritual o sa ating kaluluwa. Kasi nga, hindi siya napipili. Kasi para maging strong yung ating spiritual is kailangan natin dito. Itong ginagawa natin is puro hindi ayon sa salita ng Panginoon. Nilagyan natin ng mga karamdaman o sakit yung ating buhay. So, paano ba? So, ganito, ang sabi ni Pablo sa Romans chapter 12 verse 2 that we should not confront ourselves or wag nating ihalin tulad ang ating pamumuhay sa standard of this world. We should let the Lord change our mind. Letting Him to change our mind so that we will know, we will understand, and we can do it what is pleases, good, righteous in the sight of the Lord. So dapat nating malaman yun. Paano natin malaman? Hindi ko sa salita ng Panginoon. Na ngayon, nakakilala na tayo sa Panginoon. Nagsasamba na tayo. Ayan, we are going to church every Sunday. We have a capital prayer, so we were going to attend all the time. But kung nandun naman tayo, hindi natin ina-apply yung ating nalalaman, wala rin. So, kahit na present tayo always, kahit na present yung body natin, but our mind is not present. Physically present tayo, but mentally absent tayo. Bakit po? Kasi dahil po yan sa napakarami natin isip para tayong si Marta. No, di ba? Pero dito ngayon, basahin ko ito. Dapat nating ihalin tulad ito. Sabi ng salita ng Panginoon sa sulat ni Pablo sa Ephesians chapter 5 verse 1 to 9. You should listen to this. The words of God says, imitate God, therefore, in everything you do, because you are His children. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loves us and offered Himself as a sacrifice for us, a pleasing aroma to God. Let there be no sexual immorality, impurity, or greedy among you. Such sins have no place among God's people. Obscene story, false thoughts, and pursuits, those are not for you. Instead, let there be thankfulness to God. You can be sure that no immoral, impure, or greedy person will inherit the kingdom of Christ and of God. For a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the thing of this world. Don't be fooled by those who try to excuse these sins. for the anger of God will fall on all who disobey Him. Don't participate in the thing these people do. For once you were full of darkness, but now you have light from the Lord. So live as people of light. For this light within you produces only what is good, right, and true. That is the words of God. So sabi ni Pablo, i-imitate natin yung Panginoon. Siya yung maging example natin. So we should live a life full of love and we should follow Jesus. So we should be free from the old things because if not, wala pa rin mangyayari sa atin. Bakit po nasabi ko yun? Kasi po, kung gusto natin na malaman kung ano talaga yung perfect example, we should lean on the words of God. Kasi lahat ng tao mayroong magkaibang ability sa buhay. So, kung yung source ng ating ability is hindi magpa-set free sa ating mind, we are bound from old things. So what happened? There is no freedom in our life. So what is freedom in our life is to be free from the naughty things or foolish talks or dirty mind, greediness, idolaters. If di natin makuha, di natin maintindihan yan kung ano ang ibig sabihin, mananatili tayo doon. So, how can we live a free life in our Lord Jesus Christ if hindi tayo naging set free sa ating nakaraang buhay? Yes, we can be born again. Pero hindi lang hanggang dyan. Dapat mag-produce ito ng sinasabi doon sa verse 8. Mag-produce ito ng right, good, and true. So, paano ba yun? Paano yan mag-produce? Kung ang banal na Espiritu ay manahan sa atin at maintindihan natin yung salita ng Panginoon, doon natin malalaman kung set free ba tayo. Kasi dapat nating disiplinahin yung ating sarili. Dapat tayo talaga ang magpigil. Kasi pag hindi tayo magpigil, man will become wild. So, anong mangyayari? So, babalik tayo sa dating gawin. So, how to be set free? To know the will of God is to be set free. Because knowing is there will be relationship already. Because if we did not understand the words of God, so nothing will happen. Walang mangyayari talaga. Walang talagang mangyayari. So there is no set free. So how to be set free in life? Knowing the truth, what Jesus said. Because He said in John chapter 8, verse 32, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you. The truth, my friend, is the words of God. The truth, my friend, is the original one, the genuine one, the beginning. That is the truth. So if you want to know the truth, read the Bible, read the words of Jesus Christ. The Bible said we should take an example from our Lord Jesus Christ, not from someone else. We should take His example in our Lord Jesus Christ. So God bless atin. Kung may natutunan ka, pakishare sa mga friend mo, sa mga kapatid mo, para ma-bless din sila. So thank you. See you in another video next time. Shalom and bye-bye.